Since 1954, the Ventura County Medical Resource Foundation has built a reputation for providing access to quality medical care within our community. Ventura County Medical Resource Foundation's work has had an enormous reach over the past 5 decades, aiding sick babies and children in the neonatal and pediatric departments at VCMC, providing resources for the mobile mammography unit, and funding countywide senior health screenings in partnership with the Department of Public Health, and so much more. Focus on Children is an all-out effort every year for the Medical Resource Foundation. Funds raised are used to purchase much-needed medical equipment and support services for sick children. Ventura County Medical Center has the county's only pediatric hospitalist and will soon add the first dedicated pediatric intensive care director. Donations are vital resources to support the Pediatric Intensive Care Unit and Pediatric Oncology Department.
Tyler was diagnosed October of 2008. He was just getting really high fevers, like one right after another. They did the ultrasound and they told me that he had a Wilms tumor, he had cancer, and our whole lives turned upside down. Well, Ventura County Medical Center, I mean the pediatric floor itself and the oncology floor, they're just wonderful. Dr. Bracho gives me the assurance that everything's gonna be okay. It would definitely be a lot more challenging if this clinic wasn't here. I don't know what I would do. I mean, it's God sent, this place.
The Ventura County Medical Resource Foundation also seeks to underwrite costs of care for critically ill infants in the newborn intensive care nursery, which provides life-saving care and state-of-the-art equipment, such as special pediatric respirators, to help tiny premature infants and newborns breathe. These children, full of life and promise, are Ventura County Medical Resource Foundation's miracle children. Each of them spends critically important time in VCMC's newborn intensive care nursery on equipment donated by the foundation.
My name is Michelle Grimaldo, and my baby's name is Ashley Michelle Grimaldo. She weighed 1 pound 15 ounces at birth. I was diagnosed as a high-risk pregnancy. Here at VCMC NICU, very excellent care, and I'm just waiting for the time to get my daughter home, safe. Actually, is doing wonderful. She's talking. She's ready to go to school. Having the NICU here at VCMC actually, saved my daughter's life. And since she was born until, I got her to go home, they just took care of her and gave her the needs that she needed. And I think it's very important that they do have this for other kids that are born in the future. I would like to thank everybody who has donated money to the NICU, and I will ask them again to donate money to help these little lives, to save their lives, because the NICU did save my daughter's life.
Ventura County Medical Resource Foundation's focus on preventative care helps keep our county healthy. Your support helps fund county-wide senior health screenings, provides resources for the mobile mammography vehicle, supports research into Parkinson's disease, and education for seniors on disease prevention and chronic disease symposiums.
Over the last couple of years, the campaign has focused on the needs of our seniors. We know it's a growing population, and we know that they have chronic disease challenges, they have lifestyle disease challenges, and we're able to put together programs that are targeted specifically for our seniors and general support for what their needs are to be a healthier senior, living a quality of life that they all wish to live.
Everyone knows someone who has been touched by the county healthcare system, a sister, a mother, a father, a close friend. Having quality health care in our community is vital. But in this time of rapidly advancing medical technology and shrinking budgets for health care, the needs are greater now than ever before. Every contribution makes a difference, no matter how big or how small. They come together to help provide quality care to our community. from the tiniest little ones in the NICU to our vibrant senior community. We couldn't do this without your support.
I'm honored to accept a David C. Fainer Award on behalf of our Verizon employees who work every day to push the envelope of innovation and use our technology to solve problems. Many of the critical steps for improved care depend on fostering collaboration and getting the right information into the right hands, when and where it's needed. So Verizon is adapting our broadband and mobile technologies to help provide new answers to some long-standing challenges in healthcare and accessibility. That is why Verizon values our close partnership with the Ventura County Medical Resource Foundation. This collaboration of many years, since Verizon was once GTE, with the foundation and with the Ventura County Medical Center and the Healthcare Services Agency, has increased access to care through the use of cutting-edge technology. Our recent partnership, the Foster Care Link Project, will support and encourage meaningful use of electronic health records technology by developing an electronic system that will provide real-time information to providers and caseworkers to enhance care-related decision-making about children living in foster care. This information sharing will enable providers of service to children living in foster care to more efficiently and easily coordinate care and improve the delivery of service. This pilot program is the only one of its kind in the United States. This recognition is an affirmation that through continued collaboration and the use of technology, we can improve and provide cutting-edge access to care to serve the residents of Ventura County. Thank you.
Thank you so much for this wonderful award. I am honored, surprised, and deeply humbled. Thank you to the Ventura County Medical Resource Foundation and to Dr. Charles Fletcher for his nomination. I feel volunteering is one of the most rewarding and fulfilling experiences a person can have. I am honored to be part of the volunteer community in Ventura. The needs are great and we can all, in our different ways, contribute to help others. I am blessed to be able to spend time with the poor, homeless, and the terminally ill, the hungry, as well as in the theater arts. I want to thank my extraordinary family for their ongoing love and support. Each one believes in and has participated as a volunteer. I am so very proud of them. I would like to acknowledge Dr. David Fainer, whom I had the good fortune to have as my boss in the Med-Ed Family Practice Residency Office at the Ventura County Medical Center. He was an amazing person to work with, a wonderful teacher and a mentor to all. Thank you again.
Good evening. I would first like to take this opportunity to thank the Dr. Fainer Committee for organizing this event each year, not a small undertaking. and for helping to keep the memory of this very special man, Dr. David C. Fainer, alive. The Ventura County Medical Resource Foundation for providing much needed services and equipment to our community. To the Ventura County Medical Center administration for giving me the opportunity to do what I love. To my colleagues, some of the most honorable people that I know. To my volunteers who show me their kindness and love and teach me patience and understanding each day. And to my family for supporting me and allowing me to do what I love and what I'm most passionate about. Being given this award is an honor I do not take lightly. The past and current recipients hold my deepest respect and admiration. To count myself among these fine human beings is a privilege I will remember to be life-changing. I have been blessed to work alongside of these professionals and witness the outstanding attributes that I hold so sacred. I have been honored to contribute to the healthcare community, the well-being of our patients, our staff and volunteers with the experience I've gained through the many years of working with these extraordinary, caring individuals. I would also like to take this time to say thank you to my kids for understanding how I roll, for believing that your mom was always trying to do her best at whatever task was presented, and know that even though times seemed hectic, you were always first. To my husband, who has always been my rock and my biggest supporter, I share this award. Thank you all so very much.
Hello. It is a privilege to be nominated and selected to receive the David C. Fainer Award for Community Nurse of the Year this evening. I wish to thank the Ventura County Medical Resource Foundation committee members and the past honorees who have contributed to making this a special evening for me, my colleagues, and my family. I have proudly served as a nurse in this community for over 20 years. These past 8 years, I have served as a public health nurse performing in-home assessment for dependent adults and senior citizens in our community. Through each home encounter, I am presented with opportunities for continued growth, creativity, and development as a nurse and an individual. Many of our community members face substantial mental and physical issues as they progress from adulthood to the final stages of their lives. It is my intention to make every effort to respect each individual's right to self-determination. In each instance, I provide education, guidance, and support to allow each person I encounter to actively participate in their unique and ongoing recovery process in their desire to remain independent in their own home. I am extremely fortunate to share this view with multiple partnering agencies that without which I would not be able to reach the many successful outcomes achieved. This is truly a collaborative process. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the social workers of the Adult Protective Services Program, Behavioral Health, Area Agency on Aging, Ventura County Public Guardian, Veteran Services, Homeless Services, all the local home health care agencies, the hospital staff at each of our local hospitals, and the many community volunteer agencies, and the public health nurses who have mentored me through my journey as a public health nurse. I would like to personally thank my partner Bill, my son Joshua and his girlfriend Sydney, and all of my family for their generous love and support. I want to leave you with a recent quote of an ancient Chinese proverb I read just this week while following Dr. Andrew Weil on Twitter. It says, "Tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I may remember. Involve me and I'll understand." In public health, empowerment is grand.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored to have received the David Fainer Award for Hospital Nurse of the Year for 2012. I would first like to thank the Medical Resource Foundation and David Fainer for giving me the opportunity to win such a prestigious award. Thanks to all of those who have nominated me for this award, I am truly honored. A special thanks to Sandor, who saw and believed that nursing with a loving heart does matter. To Dr. Landon K. Urban, the Landon Pediatric Foundation, and Ventura County Medical Center, thanks for allowing me to blossom as a nurse in an area that I love so much, pediatric oncology. To Dr. Bracho, you have been a mentor and a huge supporter of mine, and for that I am truly thankful. To my family, fiance, and friends, I am who I am today because of all of your love and support. Thank you, and I love you all. And last and definitely not least, thank you so much to every child and family who has so magically touched my life through the battles and beauty of childhood cancer. I'm a better nurse today, and I will carry all of you with me on this special evening, because if not for all of you, I wouldn't be standing here. Thank you.
To the members of the Ventura County Medical Resource Foundation, thank you for selecting me to be one of the recipients of the annual David C. Fainer Award. To my wife Kay, my family, and my friends and fellow physicians, thank you for your most generous love, friendship, and support. I would be little without you. And thank you, David Fainer. Your presence and dedication lifted the level of medical care and medical education in all of us in Ventura County. I don't know how this award was arrived at or who nominated me and who voted for me, especially given all the fine psychiatrists in Ventura County, such as Ron Thurston, President-elect of the California Psychiatric Association, Richard Deemer, Ron Pollack, Howard Glick, and a host of others. But I suspect the input of some of the attending physicians and family care resident physicians at Ventura County Medical Center. It's been a great privilege to work in the rich environment of the medical center. At the immunology clinic, I enjoyed working with Dr. John Pritchard and psychologist Dr. Ron Bale. Their professionalism, humility, and compassion always inspired me. I particularly treasure the friendship of Ron Bale. We go back 30 years or more. I'm sure Ron had something to do with this. Ron invited me 7 years ago to consult at the VCMC Family Care Clinic. I think it helped that I did the job pro bono for 3 years. What a great place to work. I got to interact with attending physicians like John Fankhauser, Leslie Lynn Pawson, Tom Dunlop, David Araujo, Sherry Dickstein, Preston Arndt, Stan Patterson, and others. I learned as much as I gave out. Every Friday morning for these 7 years, one resident or another and I have tackled some of their most difficult psychiatric cases from their own caseloads. The thing that most impressed me is how sharp these young doctors are. I can talk as fast as I can about a subject and they just soak it up. It doesn't seem to faze them. Then they say something to indicate they got it. You know what I think? I think the future of medicine in this county and in this country is in great hands. Thank you again.
Good evening. I am humbled to be selected for the David C. Fainer Dentist of the Year Award, especially among so many outstanding professionals honored tonight, as well as those in the past. My heartfelt thanks go to the Fainer Award Committee and to the Ventura County Medical Resource Foundation for this distinguished honor. First and foremost, this award centers on the caring heart and medical competence of Dr. David C. Fainer. Through his vision, the foundation provides care and caring for the underserved in our community. Dentistry, like all health care, is about relationships. It begins with competency and trust, but is fueled by ongoing bonds of caring and compassion. I love being a dentist. My patients have been a constant source of joy
inspiration, and great hugs. Oral medicine is far more than teeth and appearance. It is the gateway to systemic health and wellness, and it plays a vital role in many aspects of physical, social, emotional, cognitive, and language development. Teeth are small, but they are of gigantic importance. It has never been a more exciting time to practice dentistry. I share this award with the entire Santa Barbara Ventura County Dental Society, who work so hard in providing dental care to those in need. I also wish to recognize my colleague, Dr. Alex Mizrahi, and our devoted staff who share Dr. Fainer's belief to treat patients with competence, compassion, and respect. Special thanks go to my loving family, my wife, Carrie, our children, Jonathan, Ariana, and her husband, Daniel, and of course, my mom and dad. Rodney Dangerfield told his dentist that his teeth were turning yellow. His dentist told him to wear a brown tie. Luckily, we have more options today. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the evening.
I'm honored to be selected as the David Fainer Emeritus Physician of the Year. Thank you to the Ventura County Medical Resource Foundation and its nominating committee for this recognition, and to the staff, volunteers, and financial contributors who make the continuing work of the Ventura County Medical Center possible. It is a humbling experience. I was born and raised here in Ventura. I left for college, medical training, and 5 years in the Navy, then returned to Ventura in 1981 with my wife, Terry, and our 2 daughters. Terry was my office staff and business manager for all but the last 2 years of my 25-year surgical career. After 12 years in private practice, we made a decision to commit our full efforts to improving the access to surgical care for VCMC patients, no matter what their insurance status might be. With encouragement and support from the VCMC administration and the Ventura County Board of Supervisors, we established Tower Surgical Associates and contracted with surgeons to cover the ER and do elective surgery for VCMC's patients. Our goal was to provide these individuals a level of service as close as possible to what they would receive if they were fully insured or wealthy and seeing a surgeon in a private practice. It was a challenge. We eventually hired staff and provided support for the other surgical specialties as well as general surgery. Our staff members were well trained, helpful, and mostly bilingual. We were open to see general surgery patients 5 days per week as contrasted with the 3 half-days per week that had been available before our office opened. It was a new way to meet an old need, but the model worked well and continues to meet the needs of this patient population. It's my name on this prestigious award, but I accept it on behalf of Terry and myself. She was there, my partner from the beginning. She managed the clinic as a startup, which was a true feat. She helped me recruit doctors to participate. She hired and oversaw the staff, managed the finances, and took care of all the administration. Essentially, I focused on the patient care, and she handled the behind-the-scenes details that made the medical care possible. What we did made a difference we can both be proud of. It was a pleasure to work with the VCMC doctors, nurses, residents, OR staff, and hospital administrators. The effort to ensure a top quality medical care is available to all Venturans continues to the present day and is partially supported by donors to the Medical Resource Foundation such as yourselves. Thank you again for this incredible honor.
Exactly 30 years ago, in February 1982, when I fled my home country on horseback in the middle of a harsh winter, I didn't know what my fate would be and what would happen to me next. Today I consider myself to be very fortunate to work in Ventura County Medical Center with a dedicated team of professionals who truly love their patients, and their first concern is healing this most vulnerable group of patients and helping their families without any consideration to their financial situation, background, etc. We work very closely with the tertiary centers like Children's Hospital of Los Angeles and UCLA for very complicated cases. We admit about 500 babies per year to an ICU, and about 99% of them survive. Our smallest surviving baby had a birth weight of 436 grams, which is less than a pound, who is now a healthy 10-year-old girl in our community. I work with Dr. Maha Amar, a board-certified neonatologist. Our nursing and respiratory staff, some with many years of experience and skills, are the frontier of our crusade, because the babies are spending most of their time with the bedside nurses. Our nurse manager, Jenny Barstad, has been the instrument of team building and coherence of the unit. It really takes a village to send a premature baby home. We have some pediatric subspecialists on site, and those who are not on site are a phone call, text, or video conference away, thanks to technology today. Our expanded team members are our distinguished obstetricians and family practitioners, whom we work closely with. I would like to use this opportunity to thank the staff who nominated me for David Fainer Award, and thank the board of Ventura County Medical Resource Foundation for their many years of support of NICU and for this wonderful recognition. And also thank administrators of the hospital and Ventura County for their dedication to well-being of our babies and families. At the end, I would like to thank my wife, who has supported me throughout all these years, and my two sons, Arya and Cheyenne, who are the source of my joy and strength.
Hello, thank you for being here. I am honored to be one of tonight's recipients of the David C. Fainer Award, and I would like to thank the Medical Resource Foundation and the nomination committee for this distinguished recognition. I am especially honored given some of the past award recipients, which include many of my mentors. Although I do not feel worthy, it is a great privilege to be on the same list. I am very fortunate to work alongside the most dedicated and talented medical staff and nurses at VCMC. I am reminded on a daily basis that the best decision that I ever made regarding my career was to attend the VCMC Family Medicine Residency Program. I am proud to have you as my colleagues. I am especially grateful to the medical providers, nurses, and staff at Las Islas. Your passion for the work you do inspires me every day, and it is your hard work that is being recognized tonight. I would like to thank the VCMC Ambulatory Care Administrative Team for all of your support over the past 20 years. Thanks especially to Pierre Durand, Dr. Robert Gonzalez, and Mike Powers for your leadership and vision, and for believing in me and giving me the confidence and the support to be a leader. Thank you to my parents, my brothers and sisters, for your love and support throughout my life, and thank you for helping to keep my feet on the ground. Finally, and most importantly, thank you to my wife, Letty, my kids, Matthew, Christina, and Daniel. I would be nowhere without you. Your unyielding love and support are almost surpassed by your patience and understanding. Thank you once again, and enjoy the rest of the evening.